I'm Natalie Fitzpatrick, Senior Research Fellow and Patient and Public Involvement Lead at the UCL Institute of Health Informatics. In this video, I'll be talking to you about some of the ways in which you can be supported when planning and developing your patient and public involvement activities. There's a lot to think about when planning and carrying out patient and public involvement. Involvement is primarily about people and creating connections between organisations, disciplines and communities will facilitate a wealth of sharing of knowledge and experience and enable collaboration in ways you may never have expected. The importance of collaboration to share best practice and learning around patient and public involvement in health data